Hi everyone, Felicia. Good morning. It's a beautiful morning here in Fort Walton Beach. Thank you for joining me. So this week we've been discussing the power of faith. I'm getting ready for a big conference in Nashville, which I'll be leading on. How do we use the principles of the spiritual warrior, which I define as faith, courage, compassion, and equanimity. And over the next few weeks leading up to this event on August 20th, which you can find information on FeliciaMcQuaidInspires.com, I'm going to be talking about these principles. So this week I did a live video earlier in the week, and you can find that on the page, but I'm continuing that discussion on faith. You know, when I came into a place where I was feeling the call to write my book, it was really a struggling place for me, because I've always been one that even in the times of great chaos when I was younger, I always had been given these bigger visions in my life that there was somewhere else to go, something else to do. And the story that comes to mind is a day that, this story of faith came to me, and it was the story of Joshua from the Bible. And it's a regular day for me. It's about 2 or 3 years ago. And of course, I'm a very busy person, just like everyone else. I'm a mother, a business owner, a yoga teacher, a writer, a creator, a friend, all of these different roles. And there was this one particular day that I was really struggling, and I was running behind all day, and I was really trying to keep up with kind of God's plan for me. What am I supposed to be doing with my life? And this is a day that I pick up my children late from summer camp, and they're very upset with me because I'm running late, and I already feel basically like I'm failing at everything, like I can't get it done. And I pick them up, they're very discouraged, and on the way home, just this sadness came over me, this disappointment. And I remember going home and basically having a breakdown. And inside of that breakdown, as if from deep within my own higher self, my voice of faith said, have faith, have faith, have faith. And I began to argue with this voice, saying, have faith in what? And in that moment, I was guided to get up and open a book, and it was a Joel Osteen book that I had not even read yet. It was sitting aside, and it opened it up to the story of the sun standing still. So this is the story of Joshua, who's a great warrior. He's basically Moses' predecessor. He's going to take over when Moses passed, and he's been traveling with him throughout it. And he's in a big battle, and he knows that if the sun goes down, he's going to have to battle this enemy again. So for me, that represents whatever enemy I was battling at the time, which was doubt and fear, those things. And he basically, with full faith, said to the sky, make the sun stand still. Make the sun stand still so I can defeat this enemy. And you know what? The sun stood still, and he defeated his enemy. They said because of the intensity of his faith, the depth of his faith, that prayer was heard. And they said there's never been a day like it before, and there hasn't been a day like that again. So the power of his faith had the sun stand still in the sky. And in that moment, this relief came over me, and I knew I'd had a breakthrough. And it was within a few months that I began the process of writing my book, Uncommon Faith, and really sharing with people my story and the role that faith had in shifting that. So when you think about this faith, think of it as this is a mustard seed. So see how tiny that is? That's what they say faith is within us. It's the mustard seed. And we have to take care of that seed and let it grow within us. And they say in the Bible that the mustard seed was a nuisance to the farmers, because once a mustard seed took root, it took over everything, and it became the sanctuary for all the animals. It became the shade for those that would come underneath it. So for you, I would think about, if you're going through a difficult time, what is it that's trying to break through for that? You know, breakdowns are right before the breakthrough, and our faith really has to engage at that moment so that we will have the courage and the perseverance to continue to move towards those plans and break through those fears and doubts within us. So this week I offer you, and throughout the next few weeks, keep tuning back in and consider coming and really taking this conference with me, the power of the yoga of action and working with faith, courage, compassion, and equanimity to change yourself and change your world. So if you've been going through a difficult time, know a breakthrough is coming. Know that we're always right on the side of a breakthrough, and all that it needs is the ingredient of faith. So I have faith in you. Be the most amazing you, and I will talk to you again soon. Thank you for joining me, and please check out the event on FeliciaMcQuaidInspires.com.